Hello, welcome back to the channel, and as promised, another 300 TDI. This one, a little bit more of a headache than, than what you saw last time. But yeah, I did touch on it, so if you watched the last video, you will have had a brief description about this one, but I've got Will with me, so we are going to go through this one. He's going to tell us everything he's done to it, him and Rob. And yeah, same as always, we'll road test it, we'll dyno it, and we'll do some tuning. So, very, very shiny under here, Will. Lots of shiny new bits. So, as far as I'm aware, this one came in for tuning initially. Yeah, and
blew its head gasket on the test drive.
Right, so it killed its head gasket on the test drive. AMC head on this one?
Yeah, AMC.
And this is just a standard head, but it's AMC version.
Yeah.
And with these heads, if you watched the last video, you'll have seen that we're actually working on hybrid turbos for these and a few other performance upgrades. One of those being a high flow AMC head as part of a package deal. So if that is of interest, let us know below. More information will be coming out on that over the next few weeks. But at the minute we are still testing a lot of stuff, making sure it does what we want it to do, and seeing what we can get from them figures wise. So AMC head on it, obviously fresh gasket, all that stuff. Anything else apart from that? Is it bone stock?
Bone stock, yeah. Still got the tab on the fuel pump, never been messed with.
Yeah.
Done 94,000.
Yeah, so not mega mileage. So this really, I mean, what would you expect from this horsepower wise as it stands?
Driving on test drive, it feels like it's 100 horsepower plus. Definitely feels more than the 110 we did.
We're going to see how accurate your butt dyno is as well now, aren't we? Right, okay. Yeah, so the one we did last time, that was a little bit underpowered from stock, but it was unknown mileage. It was obviously a very, very old vehicle. The engine itself, you could see, had been messed around with. I mean, as Will said, I think on the road test, there was certain bits of it that were different colours, and so somebody had been in there, and fingers crossed with this one.
This one had never been touched.
No, so there we go. So yeah, we'll get her on a road test. I mean, what is it the customer's after from this one? Just more power, nice, clean, same as always. Yeah. Perfect. So yeah, it's actually a really, really clean truck. So it's full suspension as well with this one. So. Oh.
There's no bushes left.
Oh, let's see if we can have a look. Oh. Yeah, that's.
It makes an interesting test drive.
I was just about to say, we've got a road test this. Yeah, so what we're saying is no heavy cornering. No. I mean, apart from the suspension, bodywork wise, yeah, it's a fairly tidy truck. Set of wolves on it. Yeah, all in all, decent thing. Right, let's get the camera set up inside and we will take you for a ride. This will be my second ever 300 TDI Defender I've ever driven. There we go. Right, so road test time. And in fairness, this one isn't a bad one. Actually feels very responsive. It's not quick, not by anybody's sort of means. It's okay. It's okay. It's exactly what I expected. It feels a lot stronger than the last one we did, the RAF one. But again, it's a lot fresher. It's only done 93,000 miles. The mileage on the other one was quite unknown. Still got to work at it to get it to keep going. But I think this one should actually put down, as Will said, I think it's every part of 100 horsepower. A decent chunk of torque. I'm confident that actually we can improve it and we'll see some really decent gains with this one. But yeah, I'm quite impressed with this. Obviously my first drive, that damper, my first drive of a 300 TDI Defender was in the one you saw last Sunday. Yeah, it was a bit crap, to be fair, to start off with. Whereas this is actually far more promising. And even now, going up some of these smaller gradients, that other one in stock form wouldn't have stood a chance. Whereas this is quite happy to do it. I mean, don't get me wrong, and you're all going to hate me for it, but she ain't no TD5. But, you know, comparing two completely different things. But no, I quite like it. do quite like it, and I'll be very, very interested to see what this gains, and it'd be interesting to overlay it over the final tune for the last one we did as well, just so we can see actually how far down that last one was in comparison. I know they're not exact, you've got different mileage and stuff, but a lot of the stuff we're doing is very similar to these engines, so you would like to think you'll get something similar at the end of it, so, but we'll see. But right, back to the workshop and get her on the dyno. Right, so run 1, 112.1 horsepower and 217.8 newton meters of torque. So old Wilson was pretty bang on with his butt dyno at 100 horsepower. he was pretty on point with that. Yeah, I mean, decent looking
Strong,
curve.
Yeah. It should be with a new cylinder engine too.
It felt strong on the road though, didn't it? So, you know.
Should get some really good gains out of this.
Right, we'll do a secondary run just to make sure that we're somewhere near on a second run with it, and let tuning commence. Right, so first couple of changes made. I'm going to run it again, see what difference that makes before we then move on and adjust a few other things as you'll have seen, as we've done as we always do. Yeah, see what difference that makes. Right, so that run there was, it's got rid of the total figures. Just take your cursor off a minute. So 139.9 horsepower and 294.1 newton meters of torque. So you can see here, so this was the first run, so this was stock. This was the run we've just done. So you can see we're on sooner, we're much stronger throughout the entire range. And then same with this red line here, so thin red line is horsepower first run, horsepower on the run that we've just done with the changes. So again, really nice and strong. Pop your cursor back on, let's have a look, see where we've got the biggest variation with this. So there or thereabouts 2000 RPM. So originally 168.7 newton meters of torque, now 272.1. So just from that small change, really good gains at that point. 47.8 horsepower, 77. Yeah. As we suspected and as Will said, it actually reacted really well to that. So we will move on. We'll make the next few changes to it, a few tweaks, see where that leaves us. Right, so that one there, we were 136 horsepower, 291 newton meters of torque. So, same again. So, just before I say too much, this graph that's in the background was run 1, wasn't it? Yeah, so bring up the graph from the run we just did. I'll move that out of the way because it's got customers' details on there. So, what we was trying to show you is the difference between just changing the fueling side of it and changing the fueling and the timing side of it. So this was obviously second run that we did, and then this was after the timing change that we've just made. So as you can see, I mean, overall we're not massively different from what we had before, but obviously we are coming on much sooner. And at that point, at 2,000 RPM, we have another, well, we're 210 newton meters of torque. Second run, 272 newton meters torque on that run, 59.75 horsepower versus 77.1. So overall, always worth doing the whole lot. What are we going to do with it now? Road test. We'll road test it. We might have a little bit more of a play with this one, but there's no other gains to come from it. I think we'll take it out on a road test, see what it's like on the road, and go from there with it. But overall, I think the customer will be happy with that. Is that? Yeah, so let me show you on this one here. So that there, original run, last run. So you can see torque-wise, we've gained a really good chunk, and your 80 horsepower versus 107, 217 newton meters versus 291, and that's at this exact point here, so around sort of 2,500 RPM. So yeah, another 300 TDI, really good gains from them. If you have a 300 TDI, we highly recommend you come and get this done, because you can see proof is in the pudding, or proof is in the dyno graphs. It makes a big difference to them. We'll get her out on the road and see what she's like. Right, road test time. So when I was out first time round, we've got this little route we do around our bypass here. We come off the roundabout and see what speed we can get to by the second side. And I think when we did it first time round, was it 55 we managed, Will? 50, 55? Yeah. Something like that. So we're back to the same part. Oh. So we'll have another go with it. So second gear. See what she does. And it feels way stronger. And it was good to start with. Sunroof. So that was about 60, 65-ish. So you've seen an improvement. I mean, that is a fair hill that we go up there. But I mean, overall, it's just way more responsive. Way more responsive. third, off the roundabout. That's quick, isn't it?
Yeah,
That is
really
quick for what it is. Yeah, that surprised me actually. It's crazy the difference between the last one we did, with the engine that was a little bit underpowered and obviously not happy about something compared to this. The difference in the way that this puts the power out. The other one would still get up to speed, but this just...
A lot more responsive.
Oh, way more responsive. It sort of wants to get up and go. It doesn't feel like you're forcing it to get up to speed. It feels like it actually wants to be up there. And like now, 25 mile an hour, third gear, foot flat down, 35, 40, 45. Up a gear, 50, 55, just starting to go up a hill. 60. It's just, it doesn't mind it doesn't mind getting on. And again, exhaust smoke wise,
Just a little haze.
just a slight haze. Even that third gear, just pottering 15, 20 mile an hour. It's not struggling at all, is it?
No. Off-roading, doesn't he? So,
No, all in all, I'm pretty damn impressed with that. I thought it was good as a stock truck, but this is something else. Yeah, that's blown my mind a little bit, that has. Yeah, well, on that note, we'll take it back, we'll give it back to the customer, and hopefully he's as excited about it as I am. We'll see you on the next one.